So I understand that. But technically, Inter Miami played 2 home games. One in Miami and one in Jamaica. Welcome to the Ports Garrison. Please like, subscribe, and share. Thank you. Greetings and welcome to the Ports Garrison. I am your host, PD Port, and I want to thank you for taking the time to click, to stop, to check, to see what's going on in the Garrison. And today, it's one of my passions, football. Not the American type, but the type known worldwide as football, soccer. Now, on Thursday, March 13th, there was a major game in Kingston, Jamaica. Inter Miami of the MLS played against the Jamaican JPL champion Cavaliers in the round of 16 of the Concacaf Champions Cup. By that time, the local team Cavaliers were behind 2-0, having lost the first encounter in Miami. At the end of that game in Jamaica, they lost again 2-0, so they lost the aggregate 4-0 on aggregate. Now, I want to make clear that these are my personal opinions, and I've gotten some pushback on my opinions, but I stand behind my beliefs. Now, I want to make it clear that this was not an exhibition game, not a friendly game. But we know that one of the most famous footballers of all time, Lionel Messi, was a part of the Inter Miami team. And so Jamaicans turned out in their thousands to see him play. Again, it wasn't an exhibition game or a friendly game. There was 35,000 people in the National Stadium in Kingston, packed to capacity. These people paid their money to go into the game, most of them to see Lionel Messi in the flesh. And I can't fault them for that. It's their right to support whoever they want to support. But it is my view that Jamaica let down the local team, Cavaliers FC, in a significant way. Now, why do I say that? I say that because when a team comes to play in your house, they are not the kings of your castle. And they should feel, you shouldn't spread out the welcome carpet, the red carpet for them. It's like a man tells you, I am coming into your yard and I will do whatever I so wish with your females. He warns you in advance that he's coming to do it. You lay a carpet for him. He said, come in, welcome. You watched him. And at the end of it, when he did whatever he had to do, you applauded him. Now, I made a post in social media right after the game. And the post effectively said, if the stadium, the fans in the stadium are supposed to be the 12th man, then, and I left it at that. A lot of persons extended that to what they thought I was trying to say. Now, it is my view that I am adept at expressing my views. So if I wanted to go to extend it, I could have gone and said exactly what I wanted to say. Some people said, oh, I was anti-Messi because he's from Argentina and I am anti-Argentinian. Now, if you look at my shirt, you will see I am a junglist. I'm wearing the shirt of Arnett Gardens Football Club. Enemy or rivals of Cavaliers football team. And if I was in that stadium, I would maybe have kept myself silent and watched the game. Or I would have rooted for Cavaliers FC. But hey, that's me and that's my approach. Now back to Messi and people saying I don't like him. Well, it's clear, it's well documented that I am not a fan of the character Lionel Messi for more than one reason. Well, the main reason is, as a person, I don't think he's a leader who stands up in the face of atrocity and stand for the victims. And why do I say that? I remember the Copa America finals when they beat, I think it was Uruguay they beat. And their players, in celebrating, had chance against the black players of the French national team. Well, I must say again, I'm not a fan of France either. But these players been singled out in a game where, in a competition where they didn't even enter. And you're thinking about negative about Africa and their mothers and all of that. Now it was captured by a player. Well, a player from a team I support, Chelsea, was captured on video, and he posted the video. The minister of, I think, sports and tourism, whatever it was in his country, in Argentina, got fired for making a statement standing with the victims, saying, this shouldn't be accommodated. He was fired. She was fired. A player, DePaul, I think his name is, came out and says, Messi, the leader of the team, does not encourage those things to be said in public on the field. But after the game, in the dressing room, he breaks loose. So he joins them with their racist chants. That's what a player of his team said. Now, Argentina as a country, I've well said many, many times, I don't support them because of their racist policies. They stand against black people. The former president of Argentina once said, blacks is not a problem of his, but it's a problem of Argentina. A problem of Brazil. I don't want to dwell on that because I've mentioned that many times before. But those two things had nothing to do with my thinking or my feelings of the Cavaliers game. As I said, the fans who paid to have gone there paid their money and they had a right to support who they want to support. But it confirmed to me once more that Jamaica, the country, has no football culture. None whatsoever. Now, I heard persons saying before the game when they saw Messi arriving in Jamaica, and persons who you expect to have intellect, saying, oh, the accommodation, seeing the bus driving into the hotel, the accommodation was poor and the government should step in. And look, it's like they don't know this is a game between Cavaliers and Inter Miami. Inter Miami are responsible for their own accommodation, their own transportation. Not Cavaliers, nor the government. So asking for people to step in is beyond me. Now, if you have gone to a game in Costa Rica or anywhere in Central America, Mexico, anywhere in Central America, where they have good football cultures, you know that the visiting team is treated in ways to make them uncomfortable. Outside the hotel room in the night before the game, there is loud music drumming. They can't rest because they want them to wake up the next morning tired, not in the best condition to play. This is how it is. In the stadium, the chants are against them. People want to see their local team win. So even the dressing rooms in these stadiums, in the Premier League and so on, the away dressing room is often painted in a depressing color. And the facilities in there is less than what is in the home changing room. Because you don't want them to be as comfortable as they are accustomed to. This is a given in the world of football, where football culture is. Now, I understand that those 35,000 people who were in the stadium, let's say 34,000 of the fans were supporting Messi and Inter Miami. They're not necessarily Cavaliers fans. The Cavaliers, Jamaican football don't have that number of fans per club. So I understand that. But technically, Inter Miami played 2 home games. One in Miami and one in Jamaica. And when Messi scored in the dying moments of the game, the commentator referred to him as King of Kingston. This is in your backyard. Your brothers. Now, people have said Cavaliers made significant amount of money from the game. Yes. Granted. But they could have made more if they had won the game. They'd have put the highlights, the lenses of the world on Jamaica, on Cavaliers, on local football, on Jamaican Premier League. They'd have 2 more games to play. At least. There will be more money in their coffers. So when did you not stand up for your brothers? When did we as a culture, as a country, not stand up for the underdog? When? We did not give Cavaliers a fighting chance. We did not support them. We could have said, look at these youngsters can go to get contracts abroad. We didn't do that. We stood up with the opposition. We cheered. And as I said, a man says he's coming into your yard. Or imagine a mongoose coming to your yard, come near me chicken them. Pick the best ones he wants, and you applaud him. There was a player, I think a Cavaliers player, who exchanged shirts with Messi.
Yo, man.
And you saw
Which perfume man I
his
wear?
poster, and if he posted away.
Yo.
Of him trying on Messi shirt. Smelling the shirt and commenting on what kind of perfume was he wearing. Brethren, in the first place, men don't wear perfumes. We wear cologne. But this is like you worshiping Messi. The man you're supposed to go play for beat up, to slap some lick on. You are now in the aftermath, glowing the fact that, hey, this is Messi's shirt. In that moment, in the game, you're not a fan of Messi, bro. You're a competitor. You should be out there wanting to win. See, we are a set of wagonists. And I can bet you that if Cavaliers had won that game, would have been going ray about Cavaliers. It's many times, long back in the days, I've gone to watch Jamaica play games and nobody in the stadium. And I've dreamt of those days in the stadium would be packed. On the road to World Cup 98, when the team started doing good, we saw the wagonists jump on the wagon. And don't get me wrong, the wagonists are needed. But when we have celebrities who come from right across the road from Cavaliers, up in excitement about Messi, and nobody think about Cavaliers, their brothers. I couldn't do it. You all did it, but I couldn't do it. I have a right to do it. But the football culture is lacking. When we go into the stadium and we have conversation, nobody want cheer, nobody want this. We just want to have conversation and talk. I want to be shut up. If we're going to get anywhere, you have got to tell your friend to come with you on a Sunday evening. Because, hey, a whole lot of people see the football now. Managers, administrators, who during my days in Kingston would never on a Sunday evening go to watch any Premier League team. Ask them which Premier League team you support. They don't support none. But when big things are going on, them turn up. Them there. Go and pay your dollar. Go and buy a shirt to help your local team grow. Bring somebody with you. Stand up for our local players and local teams. That's why I am not a big fan of the reggae boys importing all these players. Not against it, but I'm not a big fan. That's not the way for me to develop and grow the football. I think that Jamaica, even the Prime Minister was there applauding Messi. As I said, when did we not stand up for our brothers? When we not be our brothers' keepers? When we did not support the underdogs? Imagine if we had gone in there and given Cavaliers a fighting chance. They're already behind. Give them a fighting chance. But as I said, this is my views. You could have separate views. You could see totally different from me. Let me know what you think. And until next time, as always, it's enough love, enough manners, enough respect, and smash the like button. Blessings. Thanks for watching